Sausage? Sausage!
Who are they?
Afternoon monkeys, John from Yorkshire Monkey here. Friday 8th of October. We have a misconduct hearing that's happening today for a PC 3431 Chris Dwyer will attend a misconduct hearing for allegedly breaching the standards of professional behaviour in relation to honesty and integrity and discreditable conduct. At around 2200 hours on the 21st of January, an officer attended the canteen at Halifax Police Station and emptied the charity tuck shop cash tin. That's a tongue twister. She left 6 times 10p coins and 2 times 20p coins as a float. It is alleged that at around 22:30 hours, PC Dwyer attended the canteen, approached the charity tuck shop, removed 2 packets of Jaffa cakes which were priced at 50p each without leaving sufficient funds to pay for them. The cash tin was checked and it was found to contain the same denomination of coins in the cash tin but with an extra 2 5p coins. It is alleged that PC Dwyer failed to make appropriate payment for the items and provided dishonest accounts when questioned about the matter. And the actual date of the hearings here, it says 11th to 14th, but he is actually in a misconduct hearing today. So, there you go, risked his whole career for 2 packets of 50p Jaffa cakes. That just shows how entitled and stupid they are. And also, this has just turned up. I missed this one. It's something slightly different for you. It's not the police, well, one of them's a police officer. 4 people, including prison officer, admitting to conspiracy to supplying drugs into HMP Doncaster. And it's from the 28th of September, which was last week. There we are. Well, likely lads and lasses they are, aren't they? 4 people, including a prison officer, have admitted conspiring to supply drugs into HMP Doncaster. Appearing at Sheffield Crown Court, they were charged with conspiracy to supply drugs and illicit articles into a number of prisons the associated money laundering. 30-year-old prison officer Rio Moran from Halifax pleaded guilty to conspiring to supply Class B drugs into prison, conspiring to convey List B articles into prison, and money laundering. 31-year-old James Millington of HMP Leeds pleaded guilty to being concerned into the supply of Class B and C drugs into prison between 2017 and 2020, conspiracy to supply Class B drugs into the prison, and conspiracy to convey List B articles into prison. 32-year-old Claire Anderson from Stockport pleaded guilty to being concerned in the supply of Class B and C drugs into prison between 2017 and 2020, conspiring to supply Class B drugs into prison and conspiring to convey List B articles into prison. 30-year-old Callum Riley of Norfolk Stibboard from Stockport area pleaded guilty to supplying a Class B drug to Anderson, conspiring to convey List B articles into prison and money laundering. The court heard that officers from South Yorkshire Police's Prison Anti-Corruption Unit arrested prison officer Rio Moran as she arrived for work in November 2020. Substantial amount of drugs and phones were found at her home address. While officers were searching her home, Callum Riley attended and tried to post further contraband through the front door of the address, and was arrested. The contraband was bound for HMP Doncaster. HMP Doncaster inmate James Millington was found to be a recipient of the items and was also arrested. His partner Claire Anderson was found to have assisted and was detained at her home in Stockport, Greater Manchester. Drugs and phones bound for prison were also found at her property. All 4 will appear before Sheffield Crown Court on 5th November to be sentenced. Detective Sergeant Gareth Gent, who led the investigation, said South Yorkshire Police are committed to supporting the prison establishments. Serco Prison Director John Hewitson at HMP Doncaster said, "There is a zero-tolerance approach to people breaking the law." Well, you need to look a little deeper because the prisons are flooded with drugs, spice, etc. Look at your officers. Right, that's it this time. Like, comment, subscribe. If you can smash that like button for me, that'll be absolutely fantastic. And we'll catch you soon. Have a great weekend and stay safe, monkeys. Ta-da!